Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Train Man, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. If you notice, all 6 of these buses are, or all 6 of these thingy, whatever you call them, they're attached, is my point. And, we have a maneuver planned. Now, you may realize that's not the Delta V you need to get to Jool. And that's just because I'm just planning on using up the rest of the Delta V that we have stored in this tank here. And then I'm going to be jettisoning this entire section in favor of the nuclear engines because, of course, they're much more, you know, they're better. They're more betterer. So in 13 minutes we have that whole thing set up. What do I need to do in the meantime, actually? Oh, I can't do it while I'm time warped. Actually, I don't need to do that right now, because we have decouplers in the way. What I was trying to say I was going to do, what's that? Bell debris. Oh, it's from the old bell. Let's, turn on the debris. Which one is that one? Oh, it's not something unusual. When I see bell debris, I expect it's something flying in from out of system. Turn that off. Alright, so let's fast forward this 11 minutes and get to where we need to be. Now we have 2 of these Otacon guys. We're gonna have to bring a whatchamacallit. We're gonna have to bring a little tugboat up here and pilot them down to Earth, down to Kerbin. So it doesn't really matter when we start, because all I'm doing right now is just burning off the rest of the fuel we have in this tank here. Once we get at a range of these Otacons, we should be fine in terms of frame rate. It's pretty bad right now. Okay, almost slammed into him. He came a little bit close as well. That would have been a bad ending to the mission. I didn't even quick save. Once we finish this quote-unquote burn, I'll quick save. My only hope is this gets us out of the system, because if it doesn't, that's going to be kind of embarrassing. I don't think we're going to be getting out of the system on this burn. That is kind of embarrassing. Well, we're about to find out. This fuel is going to run dry in just a few seconds. Camera spin? No camera spin. Alright, well, we're still well within the Kerbin system. We'll have to plot another maneuver to get us out of here. But in the meantime, I'm going to decouple these. Hold on. Let me hit F5. Just in case I click the wrong one. Which one's the right one? This one. Hey, I think I was right. Hey, I was right. Alright, so what we need to do, decouple. Wow! That scared the crap out of me. Now it's just kind of entertaining. Boom! Alright, and we need to jettison these. That one didn't break anything. That one is lodged in the center now. That was kind of funny. Activate. Activate. Oh, jeez. Activate. And activate. Alright, so we can get rid of this stage, and I don't remember how to lock stages. Okay, well, apparently I can't do that. Great. But what I don't want to do is trigger this thing. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's make another quick save, just in case, because I'm going to hit the space bar. One more time. Hey, alright. We got rid of that extra stage. Okay, that's not us changing our orbit right there. No, it's not. We're still pretty much here, so let's finish this burn out of system. Man, that's like a quarter of a G. I'm so impressed. These burns are going to be a while, aren't they? Oh wait, these things don't actually overheat. They kind of stop somewhere, right? 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 You're not going to overheat, right? Okay, that's not good. They can stay there. Alright, so we're gonna finish this burn, as I said. Burning out of the carbon system. And these burns are probably going to take a while, so I might want to cut some of them out. Which is, I'll be honest, a shame. Because, well, I don't have a lot of time. Well, I have plenty of time. The issue really stems from the fact that I want this video to process so that I can do something else tonight and not have to worry tomorrow. But that doesn't really matter. The whole thing of it is I've fallen a little bit behind, and not of my own... Uh-oh. Let me guess. No? Really? Wow. Hell yeah, look at that. It actually didn't suck up that fuel. Let's deploy these solar panels, because we can. And they're gonna spin, face the sun, which is over there. And we are gonna get into orbit of Sol. Or, rather, Kerbal. Finally understood why it's called Kerbal. It's a pun on Sol. I didn't just understand that as I said it, I've understood it before. But what I'm saying is, at first I had no idea. Alright, so, in order to not cloud my... Excuse me, in order to not cloud my vision, I'm gonna do that. And only leave the asteroids in my view. Just kidding. Oh no! What have I done? Click, click. There we go, all better. Alright, so I did a random test kind of thingy. I'd found that here might be a good place to try and guess at a Jool encounter. Oh man, this is gonna take a while. Hey, we got right off the bat. I'll be honest, I'm kind of impressed with myself for doing that. I assume Jool has the largest SOI of anything in the system except for Sol. So... Hey, right. Oh, wrong way. Do that. Do you think we should try to aero brake? I've never done that before. I've never done that around Jool, rather. Oh, nope, too much. Too much. Nope, also too much. Way too much. Alright, hold on. No. Okay. Looks like we've ended up a little bit more elliptical than we probably should have been. No, we want to be lowering our apoapsis, not actually increasing it. Less delta V and less travel time equals happy me. Oh. Okay, maybe we can move this slightly. Hey! Oh! Oh, we had one. Oh. Hey, there's one on the way out. That's better. Getting one on the way out is way better than getting one on the way back. Oh! Too much. Come on. Come on. Aha! Oh, whoops, wrong way. Slow down. A little bit less. No, that's too much. We wanted to affect our orbit more. That's something simple that I learned. When something affects your orbit more, you're passing closer to it. And of course, that's kind of a duh statement. But, oh man, that's a... million... You know, we should look up, like, best aerobraking. I don't even know how far Jool's atmosphere goes out to. Sure, let's try that. F5. We can always alter it when we're flying in 14 days out. Alright, let's spin the ship around in order to face it. I don't even know where it is. I assume it's somewhere towards our prograde marker over there. Why did I put that stupid giant antenna on this? All these things have an antenna. It doesn't really matter how far you are away. At least not in this version. When we have to make a satellite network, like with remote tech, I will be so souped. I just really like those kinds of realism mods. I wonder if they're ever going to add something like that. Not even the satellite network, I just mean the realism thing. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this thing is going to take 14 minutes. Well, going to cut this one out. Alright guys, well, I'll see you when the burn is over. Alright, so that is our burn done. I'm going to try and adjust it a little bit. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go. Ooh. I might want to use RCS a little more for these maneuvers. I learned that normally you... Oh, well, that's a little closer than I wanted it to be. Seems to be wavering considerably. Alright, maybe it'll be a little better once we get up close. But let's get over there. Let's make a quick save just in case we go flying into Jool by accident. Alright, so it said, by it I mean the wiki, said that you normally don't need to be, let's just turn on probes, you normally don't need to be under 100,000 meters in order to perform a successful aerobraking. So I'm going to aim for around 110. I don't remember what the limit was. We're going to be heading out here for a while. Alright, so when I'm around here, I'm going to make a little course correction burn. Nope. Nope. Very, very finicky. As one would expect when dealing with this. Very, very distant space travel. Alright, so I feel the same way Zisto felt, in that this thing is slow. Alright, it's getting to be very imprecise. This thing is really slow, as in we just had a 15-minute burn and it sucked. So, to compensate for that, in the future what I want to build is going to be called Interplanetary Cruiser, and it's going to have, instead of one of these giant orange tanks as its main tank, because we burned up a lot of fuel. Hopefully we don't burn as much on the way home. I doubt we'll be taking all of these probes, anyways. At least one is probably going to be sentenced to die in the atmosphere of Jool, and I doubt too many of them are going to either A, make it to their destinations, or B, return home. But as long as we get the science from... Oh, wait a minute. As long as we get the science from Jool, or near Jool, I'm okay with it. In hindsight, I should have brought something that would... I should have brought scientific instruments on the vessel itself. And I know I was contemplating that, and then I decided against it. But in hindsight, I should have done that. Because right now we have one that's going to fly into Jool, and one that's going to... and one for each moon. I want one that's not going to fly into Jool, because the one that flies into Jool might not survive. All things considered, though, we need at least 3 of them to survive. Let's turn on OCS again. Lower this down to... Yeah, it seems good. Quick save again. Now let's crash into Jool. Do we see it yet? I don't know where we're supposed to be looking, actually. I assume just away from where the sun is. Maybe below us somewhere. I'm sure we'll know it when we see it. I've never actually seen Jool in person, I'll be honest. It's not something I ever came out here to witness. So this is going to be completely new for me. Hope it's new for at least some of you guys, too. Alright, so as I was saying, Interplanetary Cruiser is the next giant leap in space technology for these Kerbals. It's going to be able to go everywhere. No, maybe not everywhere, but it's going to be able to carry at least 4 of these mini-landers. We're going to have crew space on board, remote control units as well. All sorts of stuff like that. And it's going to be based around one of those super giant NASA tanks they just released. And it's going to have, as I said, 12 or 16 of these nuclear engines. Maybe even more. I don't know when to stop with these things. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to build it or launch it, but it's going to be one hell of a show to do. I'll probably launch it empty, because it'll just simply be easier. Do we see it yet? Should be back there somewhere. Look for something big and green. Look for the Hulk. Does anyone see the Hulk in space? No? I didn't think so. Alright. Look instead for Jool this time, because that's actually what we're heading towards. The thing with space travel that you wouldn't expect is when you're heading towards something... Whoa! Okay, now he's behind us. When you're heading to... Oh, no. That's no bueno. I don't want to die. I just want to say hello to Jool in a friendly manner. Alright, hold on. The way to go is this way, so we're just going to burn in this general direction. Actually, we should use our RCS, because we're going to have way too much of it. I'm going to burn in this general direction. We're going to RCS in this general direction. I don't know if it's stage only. Let me see my RCS. Oh, that's too much. Alright, that's better. Turn off RCS. And brace for impact. Saving as well. Anyone see Jool yet? Should be. Ah, there it is! It's my first sight of Jool. It's gonna be magical, guys. It's gonna be freaking magical. As long as we don't accidentally fly past it by moving way too fast. Look at all the moons flying around. Oh god. That's Jool. Pull the solar panels away. Oh, great. In space near Jool? We know we can deal with that. We know we can take that one home. So I'm going to keep that one around. We know we can get that one again. So we're heading towards Jool. It's almost filling my entire screen as of right now. So, this is going to be great. And that is our, you have currently entered Jool. Let's let's turn off the antenna. Before we break that, did I leave anything else extended? No, I don't think so. No landing legs, no solar panels. Hopefully nothing gets ripped off. Although I've never had that happen. I don't think that does happen. Try to stick to pointing forwards. We're going to try and take a sample from inside Jool's atmosphere. So... we need to be able to know where all the instruments are. And I remember there's one here, and one there, and one there, and one there. They're all basically right on top. They're all along one side, so I can get to them easily. But that's not what we need to pay attention to right now. We need to pay attention to the fireworks. Come on, Jool, let your colors burst. By colors, I mean green. Because that is your color. And wait for it. Welcome to the atmosphere of Jool. Holy cow, we're burning up immediately. Observe materials bay. In space near Jool. Reset that experiment. Man, Jool's sphere of influence is absolutely enormous. That doesn't look like our flight path. I really hope that's not our flight path. Is it just obligated to put the periapsis on the outside of the planet, even though we're flying into a gas giant? Oh my god, it's beautiful. What's the near space science thing? I didn't look it up. I'll figure it out later. That sounded like an explosion. Oh my god, look at all that fire. That's 307 parts burning. I like how the music kind of fits. I'm glad it's keeping that Observe Materials Bay prompt up, or else I'd be a little bit worried about observing the Materials Bay. Uh-oh. We have transitioned. Better make it out of here. If I don't make it out of here, that would be not good. Am I close enough yet? No. I don't think I'm going to get close enough, because that's about as close as we're going to get. Remember, we can always try this again if we screw this up. Still going down? Watch that altimeter. Or well, that like fallometer or whatever you call it. Oh my god. This isn't even a spaceship anymore, it's a giant ball of fire. We passed our periapsis. Oh, hey, look, we're on a Vol encounter. We hit Vol. This is Lathe. If we keep that Vol encounter, that's actually going to be pretty handy. That's Lathe. Hey, Lathe. I want to take a screenshot of this. What's my screenshot button? Okay. What's my Steam screenshot button? I don't remember what it is, actually. I thought I left it as F11, but that's my Bandicam screenshot button. I'm not sure if I wanted to confuse them or what. Oh, our Vol encounter is gone. Kind of a shame. Oh, our orbit is eccentric. Or not eccentric. It's, you know, check what. Still burning very brightly. There's Jool, occupying the entire screen. Hey, look, we have a lathe encounter. Oh, never mind. Had a lathe encounter. I think we're gonna make it out of this. Where does Jool's atmosphere end? 138 meters. 1,000 meters. You guys saw that, right? If you guys didn't, I don't really care. I'm assuming you did. Looks like we're gonna make it out. And we're gonna stabilize our orbit, and this is probably gonna be a little bit of a short episode because, well, because it is. Pop. Oh. This is going to be a short episode because it's just going to chronicle the journey. Looks like it's ending a little bit. Still don't want to extend the solar panels because we're still on fire. Oh man, escaping from Jool is going to be a pain, isn't it? Maybe I'll have to send a refueler out. Something I realize is if I send a refueler out, or if I sent another one of these ships without any thingies on it, without any landers on it, and took the surviving landers home, that would actually work. Alright, we're out of the atmosphere. Just about, right? Right? I thought the atmosphere ended at 136,000 or something around there. Yeah, there we go. Stop burning. There we are. We're free of the atmosphere. Alright, one thing we need to do now. Get ourselves in a stable orbit. Oh, we're going opposite the moons. Actually, it doesn't matter that much. I feel like it'll just give us more opportunities to land something on it. Getting in something's gravity well doesn't really matter if you go in the opposite direction. It's tougher to stay in it. Maybe like that. No need to use too much fuel. Yeah, is this still considered near Jool? High over. I wanted to get some readings from crashing into Jool. But I guess I'm just going to have to keep one of the probes around in order to, well, in order to bring the science home. Oops, I hit 9 again. Don't retract. Okay, good, it didn't. Alright, so we are at Jool, and we will go about transmitting science. Again, I'm going to transmit most of this. If I know I can't bring it home, I'm going to start transmitting all of it. Because I want to make the cruiser, and I want all sorts of advanced technology for that. The cruiser is probably going to be whatever brings people to Elu, and to Eve, and to Moho, and to Drez. Because those are all the places we haven't been, and if we making a super ship isn't really what I want to call it, because it's not going to be one giant expendable thing. It's going to be an enormous piece of reusable hardware that we're going to be able to refuel if we manage to get it back to Kerbin every time. If not, we can just launch another one, but I feel like it's going to be a hugely multi-part vessel, and it's going to be a massive endeavor to get that thing designed and put together. But that's for maybe 2 or 3 episodes from now, because we need to explore the system of Jool. I'll see you guys for that next week, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Trainman out.